Hello and welcome to my video, my first video for YouTube. Not done this sort of thing before, so there's going to be no fancy editing. Here's what it is, just putting it out there, hopefully it'll come across okay. But if you're watching this, you're probably as intrigued as I am with an item I picked up on eBay from Los Angeles. I'm in the UK. Basically, I was searching for items that are of interest to me and my life. Acetates, one-sided discs, things like that. They're a little bit special. I could put on my wall, little one-offs and things like that. And I come across Tarzan Yell, Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan Yell, one-sided disc. I think it's £68. Buy it now. So I thought, the heck, I'm having that. Putting that on my wall. Brilliant. Not thinking for 1 minute that it could possibly be anything special other than a disc that was mass produced. So anyway, I purchased it. It came, this is how it came packaged, all safe and secure. And let's have a quick look at the disc. This is how it came exactly. There's the label for you. Let's get the disc out. That's how it is. You can see it's two tracks, separate tracks, and Victor embossed on the back. So it's a one-sided disc. Okay, so what have we got to go on? Okay, on the label it says Tarzan Yell with Lowe's state copy. Strange the way it reads, but Tarzan Yell with Lowe's state copy. Okay, so we've got that to go on. So I started researching Lowe's states and found out that there was a Marcus Lowe, an American business magnate and the pioneer of motion pictures industry, who formed Lowe's Theatres and the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Film Studio, MGM. So I believe that Lowe's Theatres owned MGM, and Lowe's became Lowe's State, because I think it owned the theatres and MGM, and I think it just became Lowe's State. So, okay, so we've got that. That was round about in 1929, round about that time. Now, I also looked at Victor and MGM. When did MGM use Victor? So, and I found MGM had records of its early musical films issued on Victor from 1928 to 1932. This was a period before MGM had its own record label. Okay, again, didn't expect it to be this old. Is what it is at this moment in time. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Can't understand how it slipped by the radar and not... Well, it is what it is. Okay, so on the label it also says in different writing, so it was done at a different time, inside start 33 1/3. Yeah, looking at the grooves, there are completely two separate tracks, they're not linked, but the way the record goes round, it does look like it plays from inside out, which is strange. So maybe that'll give somebody, somebody might have some knowledge on that, knowing when did records change, or was it just these? I don't know, but hopefully somebody will shine some light on that. Okay, the next thing we had on the label was note, in a different pen again at a different time to the others. Note, cue in 12 turns, both cuts the same. Well, I've never played it for fear of damaging it, and I can only assume both cuts are the same. So, same Tarzan Yell basically, if that's what it is. Okay, let's have a look at the matrix. The matrix says MGM 71077 Tarzan Yells, so it's got an S on it, so they are Tarzan Yells, both tracks are Yells. And another number is 21485, a little bit further round, 33 1/3 RPM. Now that's on the matrix of the disc. Okay, so we know the matrix number. So looking at the records there, that says that this disc was created in November 1931. Okay, well, Tarzan, I think it was Tarzan the Ape Man, I think, was the first film by MGM, and that was filmed in 1931 and released early 32. So if this is what it says it is, this is the disc that was recorded, the first oldest preserved copy, I think, that's out there of Johnny Weissmuller's Tarzan Yell. Like I said, never played it, so that's for another video. But how interesting. The conspiracy as well in regards to how the yell was made. I wonder with today's technology, they could work it out on this. I don't know. So that's amazing to think that this could possibly be the original copy. If this was something that was mass produced for the theatres or for radio or whatever, why would they just not put, why would it be a handwritten label, scruffy label? Because there's lots of records out there, lots of discs, radios, discs, they've all got proper printed labels on. You know, I'm reading that as low state copy, as if it was a copy that was made for safekeeping. Now, I'm obviously wishful thinking, because at this moment in time, I have no idea. But how the hell has this gone under the radar? You know, at the end of the day, I know MGM in the 70s went bankrupt, I think, and they sold lots off. Is it possible that this was part of a lot that somebody purchased and it's been garaged and then inherited, and then somebody's come along to sell stuff off, make some money on it? They've come across this disc, being of a different generation, reading it, Tarzan's Yell. You might not even know who Tarzan is. It's a record, probably doesn't think it's got a lot of value. I really don't know. Maybe that's why it's gone under the radar. I honestly don't know. But I'm hoping somebody will shine the light on it. But at the end of the day, that's where I am with it. So if you can shine any more light for me, please do. And stay tuned, because we will be playing it for the first time as soon as I find a place I can obviously get it played. So tune in again. I think they say subscribe, so you'll be aware of the next video. Catch you soon. Okay, cheers, bye.